Welcome to Links 007 TV News Report, providing you with the best in local and international news updates. This is a place where you can get the most reliable and informative news information. Links 007 TV News Report. Today is Sunday, December 31st, the last day of the year 2023. These are the news making the headlines. 11-year-old boy drowns in Rio Kobe River. The body of an 11-year-old boy was retrieved from a section of the Rio Kobe River in Bogwalk, St. Catherine on Wednesday. The boy is suspected to have drowned in the river the previous day. The deceased has been identified as O'Brien Gooden, otherwise called Dante, of Shanton District in Bogwalk, St. Catherine. Reports from the police are that at around 4:20 p.m. on Tuesday, O'Brien was among a group of children swimming in the river when he got into difficulty and reportedly drowned. The police were alerted and a search carried out, but it was not until around 10:45 the next day that the body was found and retrieved from the river. The Bogwalk police are probing the incident. Continuing the news. The Caribbean island of Jamaica ranked amongst the safest countries by global analytics firm Gallup. Respected international analytics firm Gallup Incorporated has ranked Jamaica amongst the safest countries in the world in its 2023 Global Law Order report. An article by Breaking Travel News reported that Gallup has placed Jamaica in the category with countries like New Zealand, Costa Rica, and Cyprus. Breaking Travel News is a leading website for news, interviews, and developments in the travel and tourism sector. The report was based on people's sense of personal security and their own personal experience with crime and law enforcement. Results are based on nationally representative probability based on samples among adult population aged 15 years and older in 141 countries and territories throughout 2022, the BTN said. Topping the list was Tajikistan's score of 96 out of 100 to lead the countries. The state followed by Finland and Iceland, both tied at 92. The United States of America, Canada, and the United Kingdom all finished on 83 points. Jamaica scored 75 points and was ranked amongst the safest countries in Latin America and the Caribbean. Jamaica has a culture of vibrant energy and laid-back charm. The island will captivate you and explore the rhythmic pulse of the island, and the irresistible vibes, warmth, and spirit of the Jamaican people will leave an indelible mark on your heart. Jamaica has long attracted the great and good to its shores and continued to be one of the premier tourist destinations for the world. The island's appeal hasn't faded over the years and continues to be one of the top destinations for the world. With the music, the vibes, the food, and everything that Jamaica has to offer, the world is looking forward to coming to Jamaica. Over the past few years, the infrastructure of Jamaica road network has improved significantly, with a number of highways being constructed to link major cities, and also significant infrastructure development has been done at the ports of entry, which include the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston and the Sanctus International Airport in Montego Bay, in order to bring it up to scratch with international standard. Jamaica was followed by Puerto Rico on 74 points, Brazil on 73 points, Antigua on 70 points, Mexico and Venezuela tied on 66 points, and Dominican Republic 64, Peru 61, and Ecuador 59. Continuing the news. 26-year-old police constable who needed liver transplant dies. Constable Danique Anderson, the 26-year-old Jamaican policewoman who topped her training batch and who was in need of a liver transplant, has died. She passed away early Saturday morning at the University Hospital of the West Indies in St. Andrew, where she had been for the past 2 weeks. In 2017, shortly after she joined the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Anderson was diagnosed with autoimmune hepatitis, a rare disease that occurs when the body's immune system attacks the liver. Earlier this year, Anderson traveled to the United States in hopes of getting a liver transplant to save her life, but was unable to get on the transplant list due to lack of insurance. She later returned to Jamaica and has been in and out of hospital ever since. Anderson's situation began unfolding when she was sent to the United States of America by the Jamaica Police Federation on May the 5th, with the reported understanding that arrangements had been made for her to see a doctor at the Bellevue Hospital in Manhattan. However, early disappointment set in as her mother, Jem Donald, said that 3 days in the United States, it was not clear from the Police Federation which doctor her daughter was due to see. As Anderson's condition worsened, her mother said she reached out to Rupert Francis in Florida, who put her in touch with members of the Northeast Health Task Force who were able to get her daughter treated at an emergency room at various New Jersey hospitals. However, she was not able to get the detailed treatment that she needed that was required for her to be on the list for liver donations. Anderson's situation was brought to the attention of the Jamaica General Counsel in New York, Alcian Wilson, who made arrangement with Harlem Hospital for her to be treated at that facility. Harlem Hospital arranged emergency insurance and New York City insurance to cover her stay at the hospital, but those did not cover the cost for the liver transplant. In July, Donald said her daughter was discharged from Harlem Hospital as doctors told her that she could die at any time without the transplant. Anderson was the only female among 196 constables who graduated from the National Police College in January 2019. She achieved the highest overall score for Batch 119. She joined in 2017 as part Batch 117 but was forced to delay her training. My mother
because of
encouraged
illness.
me. I wanted to work for the government to serve my country and community. I wanted to be looked upon as a role model. Being the only female, it wasn't really that hard. I just did my best, Anderson told reporters at her graduation. She added, my sickness pushed me forward. When I was training and felt a little pain, I would tell myself that I cannot go backwards. That pushed me to work very hard to complete it. My vision is for the police to work alongside citizens and vice versa. I want the relationship between the police and citizens to be a better one. They taught us to be respectful. We are expected to treat others equally, she stated.
Continuing the news.
Gully Bob's funeral date and the final resting place revealed. After much speculation and rumors about the final resting spot and burial for dancehall entertainer Gully Bob, it has been announced. This announcement was made via his sister Anne-Marie Chamberlain and stated that the funeral service will be held on January 14, 2024. More than a month and a half after he passed away at the Kingston Public Hospital, Gully Bob's funeral will be held in the West Rural St. Andrew district of King Weston where he was born. According to Chamberlain, the burial spot will be in King Weston at the family plot. She continued by stating, I guess we will be churching there too at the church where he used to attend when he was much younger. However, just like how Gully Bob's musical career was filled with many controversies, his funeral proceeding plans have garnered a few as well. In Chamberlain's own word via a video she stated, a lot of things have been said and still are being said, but I don't give much attention to narcissists. People will talk and let them talk. It is a balanced world. She continued by stating, we need them for motivation. You can be strong to face the world. We can choose to answer, you can choose not. I choose not because when you play chess, you know when to move. Gollibop, after reporting battling health issues and financial struggles for some time, the breakout dancehall artist passed away in hospital. Gollibop's manager Jackie Hound confirmed the information that the DJ died on Monday, October the 30th, after being admitted to the Kingston Public Hospital for 2 weeks. Gollibop's challenges pushed him into the spotlight earlier this year, following an appeal by personality and humanitarian Donegal. Hundreds of friends, fans, and fellow entertainers are expected to turn out in order to pay their final respect to Gully Bob. Links 007 TV will have more details to come on this in a later newscast.
Continuing the news.
Lacova High School mourns sudden death of bubbly teacher. The Lacova High School in St. Elizabeth has been plunged into mourning following the sudden death of its librarian and social studies teacher, Alexis Tomlinson. Miss Tomlinson, who was 40 years old, is suspected to have died in her sleep on Wednesday morning at her Belmont Westmoreland home. Reports are that sometime around 7 a.m., Miss Tomlinson's mother attempted to wake her, but she was unresponsive. She was rushed to the Savlamar General Hospital where she was pronounced dead. Acting principal of the Lacovia High School, Andrew Morris, told reporters that Miss Tomlinson was a very industrious teacher. Miss Tomlinson was a very hard worker at the school. She was very bubbly and vibrant. She was someone who brought life into the school and the department, and she will be sadly missed by all of us. Morris offered condolences to the educator's family. I would want to urge all of us at this time to come together as we mourn the loss during this difficult period, that we will continue to pray for comfort, pray for strength, and that God will see us through this difficult period, he encouraged. Tomlinson's death brings to at least four the number of teachers who have died recently. The Usher Primary School in Hanover mourned the loss of teacher Samika Smalling, who died on November the 16th. Tisha Patrick Rowe, principal of the St. Elizabeth-based Fullerswood Primary School, died on September the 13th, days after she had an accident at the school. Meanwhile, a grade 2 teacher at the Sablamar Primary School, Danielle Blake, died tragically in a car accident on the Frontier Main Road on September 22nd.
Continuing the news.
Fire Brigade Assistant Commissioner pleads guilty and to be sentenced next year. Assistant Commissioner of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Floyd McLean, pleaded guilty to the charge of indecent assault in the St. James Parish Court on Thursday. McLean was originally charged with attempted rape and sexual touching of a child, but pleaded guilty to the lesser charge. He is to be sentenced on February 9, 2024. The assistant commissioner is accused of molesting a 14-year-old girl who was volunteering at the Montego Bay Fire Department. McLean was arrested in August following a probe by detectives from the Center for Investigation of Sexual Offenses and Child Abuse into the incident, which reportedly occurred in July. It was reported that after the alleged incident, the child told a family member, who got the police involved. McLean first joined the service in 1990 and was a decorated member of the Jamaica Fire Brigade. He was in charge of the Fire Brigade's Region 4 Division. The high-ranking Fire Brigade official found himself in hot water after he was arrested for an offense involving an underage girl. After the incident, well-placed source informed Links 007 TV News that the official was apprehended at his office by the St. James Police. He was later questioned in the presence of his attorney. Additional allegations are that the accused fireman inappropriately touched the young girl on the third day of the voluntary service. This has been Links 007 TV News Report. Thanks for watching.